Let's take a look at some of the other click and collect scenarios. If I try to access click and collect outside of the hours, I'll see a message that the library is not currently supporting this process. If there was no one at the library looking at the staff dashboard, or no one had enabled the session during the hours, there would be a message letting the patron know that it's not currently available but to check back soon. In addition, we can specify a maximum number of people that can use the process at any one time. This can be specified as a default but can be changed at any point during the session by selecting Max Queue. You may wish to vary this up and down throughout the day, depending on staff availability. The options for Click and Collect are configured through the Content Management System, or CMS. So let's take a look at that quickly. In the CMS, each location is listed as a channel within the system. Now, as well as configuring your standard opening hours and other information about the library that would normally appear within the app, we now have a Collection Pickup tab. In this tab, we can enable Click and Collect for this particular location, and we can specify the active hours for Click and Collect. Now, these may not always be the same as your standard opening hours if you want to offer this service during a restricted period. We can set the default maximum queue length, which will be reset every time the session is started, and we're able to configure the SIP2 settings that we use for the actual checkout process in the staff dashboard. Moving on down, we see that we can configure every element of the process that the library member sees for every screen. The Prepare screen, where we ask them those questions, the En route screen, when they're on their way to the library, the Arrived screen, where they can message back and forth with the library staff member, along with the final screens, such as the Thanks, you've completed your session, and the Cancelled screen. In addition, we can configure those exception screens, so where we're outside of the opening hours, or the Click and Collect hours for this library, where Click and Collect is not currently available, i.e. there are no staff currently looking at the staff dashboard, or if we reached our maximum queue where the library is too busy to support any more sessions. At the bottom here, we can see the ability to configure those standardized responses in the staff dashboard. Then, lastly, one additional option here allows the staff to check out those items from the Ready queue. So where we have the 3-column layout, En route, Ready and Arrived, if you wish to allow the staff to check out items to the library members before they have arrived at the library, we can support this option.